There must be some strong connection between Music Stars and the Soundwave Generation 1 mold and giving it extremely garish colors. Let's talk about this recent news that have popped up on the NTWR Instagram account of a Transformers collaborative J Balvin X Transformers J Balvintron. Apparently, this is what the Project Jam product name was a while back. We mentioned that there was these two different little projects that we didn't know what they were tied to. Now we know that Project Jam is this thing. So I apologize. I have no idea who J Balvin is. Apparently he's some extremely famous Colombian singer that has done very well for himself. Congratulations for him. But much like the Linkin Park Soundwave that we got many years ago, it was a San Diego Comic-Con 2012 exclusive, and how meh looking that was in terms of bizarre choice of colors and being way too overpriced. Well, it's the revenge of that, let me tell you, with J Balvin's version. So we have here the collaborative J Balvintron, which is a yellow, garish blue and purple, and I swear if I would have seen this in a vacuum, I would have thought this was some just bootleg from China. No, I think I've seen Chinese bootlegs with colors like this of the G1 Soundwave mold. And he has the rainbow crest on his forehead, which is supposed to be J Balvin's hair in real life, and these smiley face stickers, but with I guess lightning bolts through the eyes, and it's the same thing. Those lightning bolts are on the Laserbeak mold, and we have a very traditional stripes kind of color scheme for the Ravage, like Stripes, the actual Generation 1 character Stripes. So kind of interesting there. Honestly, the only thing that looks kind of interesting and cool about this is maybe the Laserbeak. I kind of dig the Laserbeak with the white, with the little lightning stripes, kind of cool on that. But everything else, my goodness, this looks like something straight up out of Generation 2. It really is. It really is. Okay, so if you are interested in this, has a fancy box, has all this crazy stuff. You have Vibris stripes and Energias buzzsaw. This will be going live on the NTWRK app. I guess you have to have the app for this. And it'll be live Friday, July the 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be $70, which is okay, sure. The reissue Soundwave, I believe, was $50 in Walmart. So you add an extra $20 to this to get the Ravage mold, some little extra accessories, and a fancy box, I guess, and the licensing. I don't know how it works when it comes with these celebrities, because I don't think Hasbro was going, you know who we need? We need J Balvin. I think this is more a collaborative where he wants Transformers more than Transformers wants him. Because, and I'll tell you something, at $70, I don't even know who really wants this, because just to base it off of the Linkin Park one, which was just as equally ugly in my opinion. The Linkin Park one, that one again, like I said, came out in 2012. It was a SDCC exclusive. I believe it was limited to 2,000 units. I remember it was a low run kind of thing, and it had you had buzzsaw, but you also had Laserbeak on top of that, so two of the same mold pretty much. And you also got, of course, Ravage was included there, and that was $150. And you know how much it costs today now in the secondary market, that one, when it was limited to 2,000 units? It's been already 9 years since that Linkin Park one came out. And I mean, again, no offense to this J Balvin guy, I've never heard of him, but I want to believe Linkin Park's just a little more famous. Well, this Linkin Park one, in the secondary market today, after selling for $150, it is worth today $150, maybe $160 if you're lucky, sold in the secondary market. So chances are this one here, maybe it speaks to somebody. It's a very unique color scheme, to say the least. But I wouldn't worry too much about this becoming difficult to get in the secondary market. I think that it'll find its audience, and then it'll find its way to the secondary market somehow, I guess. It's a very unique color scheme, to say the least. So much so that I decided to dig up our old segment, the What Bar Transformers Slag Edition segment, which is, we pretty much stole it from the OSW Wrestling podcast, where they would take the garish color schemes of 90s wrestlers' ring gear and base it on different kinds of chocolate bars or whatnot. And this will be tied to the What Bar playlist on Transformer Slag podcast if you want to listen to the very first segment that we did of this all that time ago. So I asked quickly those who were available, some of my Discord people and patrons, to chime in on this interesting choice. And we got some here today. So first, David Cabal. What bar is this J Balvin Soundwave? David Cabal, a.k.a. Retro Cabal, says it's a Cadbury Caramello bar. Yes, it is. Sure thing. Then we have Guido. Guido says that it's a Tootsie brand Dots of Assortment Fruit Flavor Gumdrops. And by the way, I hope you guys are looking at the screen because I'm posting these so you can actually see to compare. And then we go a little Canadian here. Techno says here that it is a box of Smarties by Nestle. Smarties is I don't know, I guess we could call it the Canadian version of M&M's, but not even that because it kind of has a different candy shell on the outside, but yeah. And Christopher Quinn even doubles down on the Canadian here. Christopher Quinn says it's anything no-name brand from Loblaws or Maxi and Company. No-name brand is our, our no-name brand, literally, of anything from our grocery stores. And I'm going to chime in here, and I'm going to say, what bar is this J Balvin Soundwave? A J Balvin Soundwave is a Airheads Extreme Rainbow Berry sour candy. Man, oh man. Got to get that yellow, got to get that rainbow in there. It is without a doubt probably one of the ugliest color schemes I've ever seen. Again, that's what the What Bar segment exists for with the Transformer Slag podcast version. Because once in a while you encounter a Transformer that could definitely land a plane, and this is definitely one of them. I'm very curious how the secondary market's going to receive this. A very unique way to order it. Very unique way to pick it up. A little overpriced, which already kind of fields out people who would want to buy it to begin with. So I'm very curious who's going to buy it and how the secondary market's going to react to it. Very interesting buy. But anyways, let me know what you think. What bar is this Soundwave? Indeed.